60th Annual Congress of the Grassland Society of Southern Africa will be held from the 21st to the 25th of July at Hilton in KwaZulu-Natal. Registrations are now open, and to tell us more about this year's event, Professor Kevin Kirkman, he is the chairperson of the organising committee. Kevin, just to remind us again briefly, who is the GSSA and what is your purpose?
The GSSA stands for the Grassland Society of Southern Africa, and this is a professional society. It was set up in 1966 to advance rangeland ecology and pasture management in South Africa. So our focus is to publish relevant, high-quality research in our own scientific journal, to hold annual congresses for presentation and discussion of scientific results and information, to develop human capacity in rangeland science, and to facilitate the transition of science into policy and practice, and then finally to promote an understanding of the links between ecosystem services, global change, sustainability, and human well-being, with a specific focus on grasslands, rangelands, savanna.
Who are your members?
Our members are quite a wide-ranging group of people. The majority of them are scientists in academic and research fields, through scientists in the advisory fields, and then through to practitioners, farmers, managers of properties, etc.
And what's the theme of this year's Congress?
Well, the 2025 Congress is our 60th annual Congress that we are holding. And so one of the themes that we are going to focus on is to celebrate the vast amounts of high-quality science that has already been published and presented through the Society's journal and congresses, while looking ahead for the next 60 years.
So what happens on these 4 days?
Right, the first day, Monday, the 21st of July, is actually a pre-Congress workshop, and this workshop is focused on publishing in science. It's aimed mainly at younger scientists to facilitate them starting their publishing careers. As you know, publishing in scientific journals is the main way that scientists communicate. And so this is to facilitate them starting off publishing their data and information in high-quality journals. Then the Congress itself runs from Tuesday the 22nd to Thursday the 24th of July, and it follows a conventional Congress format with speakers presenting data and information via platform presentations and then also via posters. Then the final day, the Friday the 25th of July, takes the form of a post-Congress workshop with the theme of nature-based solutions in rangelands. And this is aimed at finding and discussing solutions to common problems in rangelands, grasslands, and savannas, such as invasive species, degradation, erosion, inadequate forage production for livestock production, and various others.
Who are some of the speakers and their topics?
A couple of examples. We've got Professor Tim O'Connor, is a very well-known retired scientist who will give his impressions of the successes and failures in rangeland science over the last 60 years, with some ideas going forward. Dr. Ian Schoons is a well-known international scientist from the United Kingdom, and he'll present insights from his vast experience in pastoralism from his work around the world. But then, apart from some of the prominent scientists that we have, what is very important is that we also have many young scientists and students who will be presenting their work. And we always find that they do an excellent job, really worth listening to.
Any other information you'd like to share with the viewers?
Well, it's also important to note that the Congress is presented in a hybrid format. So there is an option to join the Congress online as an alternative to attending in person.
For registration and the program, where is that available?
Online, if you go to www.grassland.org, you can find information about the Society, information about the Congress, and also links to the registration page for the Congress.
In closing, Kevin, why do you think one should attend?
Well, grasslands are a critical and undervalued biome for society at large, whether for livestock production, conservation, water provision, or many of the other services that are provided by grasslands that we are not really aware of sometimes. So sustainable management of rangelands is critical for our future, and our society and our Congress plays a very important role in this.
Professor Kevin Kirkman sharing some information on the 60th Annual Grassland Society of Southern Africa Congress, which will be held from the 21st to the 25th of July in Hilton, KwaZulu-Natal.